Hey everyone, this is Sarah, aka Stitching the Spectrum, here with another Crochet With Me. I thought it was about time, and if I'm being honest with you, I'm feeling pretty dysregulated. So I thought that having somebody to talk to, or you guys, would help me out. So why don't we pick up our projects, grab a snack, grab some water or coffee. Of course, we gotta stay hydrated. So let's get right into it. We'll talk. I don't have much to say, honestly. Things have been up and down. I have been doing my best just to get good sleep, stay anxiety free, and get things done. And I am doing all right, I think. I chose a very easy, let me tell you about my project. I chose a very easy project. This is a bag-o-day shawl, bag-o-day crochet shawl that I sort of modified a little bit, so all credit to her for coming up with this beautiful shawl, and then a little bit of credit for me for doing the one change I did. So, and I'll tell you what that is. So you'll see here that it's a nice, lovely ombre shawl. It's nowhere near done yet because I have 1,000 yards of number 2, I think it is. No, it's number 1, super fine yarn. Doing it in a number 1. Oh, let me show you this way. It looks prettier that way. Oh, look at that. Oh, I just love it. And this is all natural light here, so this is like really true. You can see the there's white, very light pink, and then right now I'm going through a bit of a darker pink. I am using, so it's a number 1 weight yarn. I'm using a size, an American D, or 3.25 millimeter. I'm using a tulip. Yeah, there you go. I love tulips. They got the bump on them though. You see there, that bump? I don't quite like that, so when I use mine, I have to sort of consciously make an effort to place my thumb just below the bump instead of on the bump. I tend to choke up on my crochet hooks, so it's a bit of a change, but it's one I'm willing to make because they're still quality hooks. And they're the best hooks I have for this size hook, is really what I'm trying to say. And then let me show you the cake of yarn, because it's a cake of yarn. And oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, so it is Yarn Art Flowers. Look at that. Oh, the beautiful. It's so showing up a little white right now in there in the middle, but that's all light pink, and it goes to dark pink, and then to red, and then to this nice maroon. So, yes, it's a gift for somebody. I have lots. I like to give things away. It's more fun to crochet something and then give it to somebody than it is to crochet something for yourself. That being said, I am working on a shawl for myself. I'll show you that one real quick. So, oh, and then I have another update to tell you. But first, let me show you. This is just a tiny little. This is another bag-o-day shawl that I sort of changed up a little bit. Oh, and I forgot to tell you what I changed on the last one, but I'm all over the place, you guys. I am dysregulated. If you don't know what that means, then it basically means like your anxiety and your nervous system are all just flaring up. And I'm not a doctor, so anything I say on this channel is never medical advice. And if you need medical advice, don't use this channel. Go to a doctor. Anyway, this is her dragonfly shawl. Without the dragonflies. I thought it looked fine without the dragonflies. I wanted a plain, lacy looking shawl with a border that I could do as I went along. So it was just the perfect fit. I hope she doesn't mind. I'll even maybe link her channel if I remember to. I always forget to do links in the box down there. But yeah, so it's the dragonfly. I forget what it's. I think it's the spread your wings and fly. I believe that's what she calls it. And I just changed. There's no wings or anything to fly. So, and then with the other shawl, what I did was this one was already a very simple shawl, but the difference was I'm gonna have to like hold it up so I can show you. Here you go. So every row you would go in the front, and then the next row would be in the back, and then the front, then the back, front, back, and it created a ridged, like these nice ridges along the shawl, which looked beautiful. And but if I'm being honest, I hate having to do in the front or the back loop stuff continuously. It's for a shawl this big. The change I did was I just go through both loops the whole way through. So it is like the most basic shawl that you can make. It's just double crochets and you know, the middle part. It's very simple. But the reason why I chose such a simple pattern is because this yarn is so beautiful. I really wanted to showcase the yarn more than the actual pattern. Excuse me. And if you look back here, look at that. I got more shelving. I've had it for like over a month. I just had to put it up. And it's looking a little bare up there, but that's just because, you know, most of the yarn's all stuffed down here. I haven't really gotten to organize it real well. And even when I do, it's not going to look like, you know, like some people have yarn walls that are all completely color-coded and just gorgeous. And I am living it. I love it for them. That's great. I can't do that. I don't know if it's my ADHD, the executive functioning, or the executive dysfunction. I have trouble really doing that kind of thing. It's too tedious, and I just get distracted. So that's what I did there. You can see my lovely little Raggedy Ann. She is older than me, and she was given to me by my grandmother. Very special. And oh, can you see? Oh yes, I'm gonna name drop here. Miss C. She gave my son this sun bunny, but she actually gave both of my sons a sun bunny. But I have an older son and a younger son. My younger son's only 2, and I knew that if I were to actually give that to him to play with right now, he would just tear it up and get it filthy. So I hope she doesn't mind that I'm protecting it until he reaches maybe 3 or 4, and then gonna give it to him and explain what it is. Yeah, so that's that. Let me get to crocheting. Oh, something so fun, and I'm not being sarcastic here. You'll understand why I say that. But we started potty training my youngest. He's 2, well, like 2.5, if anybody counts that. So he's 2.5, and he has been taking off his diapers, which is sort of, for us, I don't know about anybody else. Somebody told me this when I had my first son, but they said that when they start to take their diapers off, it means they're ready for potty training, and I've taken that seriously, because there does come a time, at least for the boys, and I only have 2 boys, so I don't know about girls. I heard that they're harder to potty train, but I could be wrong. Could be on just depending on the individual child. But my oldest did that. He took his diapers off, and then we were like, okay, he wants to start. He wants to stop wearing diapers. He wants to be able to have the freedom to go when he wants. And so potty training for him was very easy. And we're doing the same thing with my youngest, who's taking off his diapers. So what we do is we leave, this is going to sound crazy, we leave the diaper off. No underwear, no diaper. Just commando. And we train him to hold it, but we also have close by in the room with us. We don't leave it in the bathroom, because I want it to be a visual reminder of, hey, I have to use the bathroom. We have a little portable potty thing, you know, that you can take out and dump and clean and all that jazz. So he's doing really well. He had one accident, but that's, you know, gonna happen. He's gone to the bathroom in the little potty more times than he's had an accident. He's gone like 5 times now. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they're not here right now. I am home alone, which is why I get to make a video. I'm not home alone very often. I feel the most at ease making videos when nobody's in the house. Uh, my kids are hard to be around with the videos going on because they are like, oh, are you done yet? Are you done yet? And they bang on the door, and you know, that's no fun for you guys to have to listen to. So, or me for that matter. So my husband's at work. I am relaxation mode. Gonna jump on Miss C's live today. It's Wacky Wednesday. I love her so much. There's so many people on YouTube that I wish I could just give a big hug. I'm fortunate enough to have met Miss C in person, so I did get to have a few nice big hugs from her. But there's so many of you that have supported me, even though I'm such a small channel. I don't really do much. I don't upload much, but there's still some of you that just stick around. And I love that. In my burnout, I have been, which I am climbing out of this burnout. It's just happening slowly. And I'm thankful it's happening at all, but in my burnout, I have been less active online, not only with my own channel, but with other channels. Like, I used to watch a few lives a day from different people. If you can hear my neighbor's dog, I'm sorry about that. What was I saying? Well, they let their dogs out during the day. That's what I was thinking in my mind. So, anyhow. So, how are you guys doing? I don't want to forget to ask that. You can always in the comments tell me how you're doing, what you're working on. Are you knitting? Are you crocheting? Are you sewing? Anything else? There's lots of crafts, and certainly lots of fiber arts as well. You know, I have been knitting. I don't have any of my knit here to show you guys, but I'm knitting a shawl for myself right now. The first knitted shawl I'm doing is going to me just because if it has mistakes, I don't want to be giving it to somebody if it's got holes and stuff in it. So far it doesn't, but we'll see. Yeah, so I've been, enjoying both. When I want to relax, I'll get my knitting needles out because you got to go a bit slower. I'm going quite slow right now because I'm talking, but with knitting, you just have to go a little bit slower, at least for me, since I'm a beginner, and because of that, it's a little more relaxing. Sometimes with crochet, when you start to get good at it, or good enough at it at least, you start to pick up speed, and that's really fun. But then sometimes I notice for me, I'll be going too fast, and my tension will be super tight, and I'll be super tense. And if I'm already in a bad mood, it doesn't help. So that's when I'll bust out my knitting needles. But when I'm looking to engage and really spark my creativity, that's when I bring out the crochet because I know it better. And I can come up with stuff on my own. And guys, I've been trying to write a pattern, or at least come up with something first before I write a pattern, to share with you guys. I seem to have a bit of an affinity for shawls. Not that I'm good at them, is what I mean is I just like to do them. So, I'm thinking it'll be a shawl. I already have an idea of what it'll look like. Thinking some like windows, some like double crochet, single, or double crochet chain, like windows. I also want to include maybe some like cluster stitches or baubles or something. I don't know. I want it to be really fun and variable, but I don't want the repeat to be too big. I want it to be a small, short repeat so that anybody can do it. It's still in the works. I'm still getting it just right. And even when I do finish it, I don't know if I'll do a tutorial type video or if I'll just like post the pattern somewhere. I'll keep you updated on that as it progresses. And I would be working on that right now, but I'm also sort of trying to keep it a mystery. So I'm working on just this basic shawl for a friend of mine. Don't tell her. In case she sees this. That's why I'm not even gonna say their favorite color, because I don't want them to know it's for them. I want this to be a complete surprise. Fell out of my stitch there. Okay, there we go. I said that about the last shawl too, and I'm still working on that one. So the last one I worked on, I still can't say who that's for either. I'm a bit slow lately. Haven't been doing a whole lot of different projects. I've just been bouncing around the same few, and yeah, it's been going good, but it's always towards the end that I start to run out of things to say. Oh, you know what I didn't do this time is I just jumped right into the video. I didn't write a script or anything, or talking points. I'll do that next time. This will be just more relaxed, unmasked, just me as me, you know. So I would love to hear what you guys are working on, any yarns you've bought recently. For my birthday, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, but I did like a huge premiere haul for my birthday. But I was so excited when it came that I didn't film a video of it because I just wanted to open the yarn. So sorry about that, guys. But I got quite a lot of yarn from Premiere, and I am really liking Premiere's yarn. Just good quality, the colors are fun. And you know what else is really surprising me is this yarn art yarn, because I got it on Amazon for $13 for a cake. A cake of, I'm just reading how many. Here we go. It is 1,093 and some change in yards, which is a lot. I plan to use the whole thing so that it fades all the way to the, you know, to the maroon, which will be, let me get that out of the camera, which will be nice. And I'm very excited about that. I'm also very excited about the potty training. I know I already mentioned it, but oh, the prospect of having 2 potty trained children sounds amazing. You know, I've been changing diapers for so long now that it almost seems out of reach, but it's not. It's right here. It's happening. And I haven't actually really told anyone. We just started doing this like yesterday, so I haven't told anybody in my family yet about the potty training. So if you guys are watching, here you go. I might have already told you, but you may find out this way too, which is fine. It's an exciting time. Potty training is. In my experience, and from what others have told me, boys seem to be easier to potty train. I don't know why. But in my experience, that is true. They're way easier. They take to it. I mean, I don't know about anyone else's little girls. Maybe you had a little girl that did great with potty training, but our potty training experience has been so easy. It's like the boys take it easy on us almost. They just are like, yep, okay, this is what I'm doing now. Gotta go to the toilet. And, you know, you help for a little bit with wiping. Excuse me. I just ate breakfast. But, you know, you help for a little while with wiping and checking, making sure that, you know, they're cleaning properly. But my oldest is at the stage now where we don't have to do that anymore, because he'll still have us check every now and then, but for the most part, he's completely fine. He does a great job, and I'm really proud of him. I know this isn't thrilling yarn talk, but it is what's happening in my life. So for those of you who care, and I know there's a lot of you, you'll love to hear about it, I'm sure. But they're doing really well, my boys. they're so happy to be with their grandparents today. And I'm just happy to have some alone time. Spend some time with you guys. I might do another live soon, but that I have to do in my husband's home because he's my moderator. I'd probably be fine without a moderator, but I don't want to risk getting a troll. Because that I would not know how to handle. That would just probably freak me out. So, so yeah, he has to be home to moderate. But yeah, I also want to set it up beforehand and schedule it. That way you guys can see, oh, okay, on this day at this time she's gonna go live. That way it gives more people a chance to be there. And I think that'll be super fun. We'll just do something casual. Like, we'll just do what we're doing here, but maybe just live so I can actually interact with you guys and we can talk as we go. It'll also probably be longer than this. I'm about to end this video, but it'll be longer. I'm thinking maybe more like 30, 45 minutes. Give people a chance to come in and say hello and go as they wish. But I think that is going to be all for me today, guys. I hope this video was interesting enough. If it was not, I promise the next one will be, maybe. Well, I know you all are here just for the crochet and the talk, and I appreciate that. I'm so bad at endings. Well, you guys, have a great day, okay? Have a great night, whatever time it is where you are right now when you're watching this. I love you all, and thank you for sticking around with me, and God bless you all, okay? Bye.